Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Hunt Showdown video, except this time it's going to be a little bit different. Crytek, they've recently said that they're going to be putting out a Halloween event, starting on the 16th of October, and they kind of gave us a little sneak peek that I think was about a minute and a half long or so, but just now, at the time of recording this, 2 hours ago, they released another video that's quite a bit longer, where I think they're going to talk about some more in-depth changes and things that they're adding with this event. So let's, without further ado, let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Dennis Schwartz, Design Director for Hunt Showdown 1896. First off, I want to thank you all for your continued support and patience since the launch of 1896. We know the journey hasn't been without its bumps, and we truly appreciate your understanding as we work through the challenges.
Yeah, it has been a little bumpy. The Steam reviews have not been looking good. I still love the game though, Dennis. Keep doing your thing.
Feedback has been invaluable, and we are excited to share the improvements and new content we've been working on. Let's dive right into the next big thing, the Harvest of Ghosts event, running from October 16th to November 25th. This event brings back some of your favorite pacts, the Wilderness and Smugglers, alongside the all-new Pact of Omens. Each
new pact, Pack of Omens.
pact offers a unique playstyle and powerful traits, but it's new darkside powers that really stand out. First up, we're introducing Blast Sense.
Blast Sense. Okay, so this is a pack trait. For omens, that's the omen symbol in the top left there.
When used with a Pact of Omens, Blast Sense reveals the origin of nearby gunshots and explosions in Darkside, helping you to locate enemies from a distance. On top of that,
That's pretty crazy, actually. Being able to locate not only explosions, but also gunshots when you're in Darksight, that's gonna be way easier to track how many players are up. Like, you know, sometimes you run up to a fight and you're kind of wondering in the back of your head, like, how many hunters are actually fighting right now. And going into Darksight with that trait on, you might get a better sense of what you're running into. Obviously, not everybody could be shooting during the fight, so it's not going to reveal everything, but that's pretty useful. That's a big one.
we've got a conditional effect for Pain Sense, our new reimagination of Poison Sense, which now highlights enemies who are bleeding, set on fire, or poisoned. For the Pact of Omens, it also highlights enemies who are out of stamina. The Smuggler's Pact.
That's pretty big too, because yeah, Poison Sense, I mean, it's a decent trait for like 1 point. You know, you can stack it with poison ammo and beetles and hives and other things like that to make it better, but it's not really something that you're seeing used in the meta, or you know, it's not something that you see very often. But having the ability to spot people when you tag them with dum-dum ammo and fire ammo now, and the poison ammo, of course, is a big game changer, actually. Those ammo types are already super powerful, and being able to track people after you make them heavy bleed, for instance, could be a big game changer. We'll have to see how it goes.
Has received a nice upgrade for the unique trait Gunrunner, allowing hunters to carry 2 large slot weapons at the same time.
Oh, that's crazy. Being able to carry 2 3-slot weapons at the same time? Oh my god, I don't know how I feel about that one. That's crazy. These guys are really just like, they played old MW2, where you could have an ACR and a Spaz 12 on one loadout, and they're like, you know what, fuck it. What also I'm gonna notice, what I am noticing here is there are what looks like three different versions of the Pumpkinhead Hunter. As well as this hunter right here. Beside the Pumpkinheads, that looks new. I don't see anything else new in this lineup, but three of these dudes. Huh. But yeah, two 3-slot weapons is crazy. Like, you could imagine the power you could have with that, like having a slate and like a full-length Mosin, or like a Crowning King and a Cyclone, or something else that's really powerful. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Greyhound is the Pact's conditional trait, applying a small speed boost on sprinting while carrying Bounty in addition to its normal bonus. The Wilderness...
Okay, I mean, so with the Greyhound gets affected by signing with that pact, and you get an additional speed boost. That's... We'll have to see what kind of speed boost it is, but if it's the same kind of speed boost that happened with this previous pact, with Adrenaline, then that's pretty significant. So, I don't know, we'll just have to see how much it affects the movement when we get into the event.
This pact is still focused largely around an evolution of Surefoot that now also increases your crouch speed slightly, as well as the tried and trusted Beast Face conditional. However, solo hunters will be happy to hear that reduced crouch noise from the last event has now moved to Lightfoot regardless of chosen pact.
Okay, so they moved that effect over to Lightfoot. Okay, that's interesting. That's an interesting choice. 'Cause Lightfoot's already, like, pretty powerful as it is. Anyways, I am glad that the solo hunter, movement reduction, not the movement, the sound for crouched hunters, I am glad that has been taken away, because that did seem kind of overpowered. And that's coming from a mostly solo player, so...
Throughout the event, you'll have the opportunity to try out a range of new weapons. First up, we have the Maynard Sniper, our very first rifle that comes with a sniper scope by default, and the Auto 4 Shorty, which offers devastating close-range firepower. Next, we're introducing the Rival 78 Mace and Centennial Pointman. These two medium-slot weapon variants will add new dimensions to your loadout options. For those looking for something truly game-changing, the Bomb Launcher makes its debut, along with special items like the hand Crossbow Revive Bolt and the Dark Dynamite Satchel. Each of them offer creative ways to turn the tide in any encounter, adding a whole new layer of strategy to your hunts.
Oh man. Okay, there was a lot to unpack there. So the Maynard Sniper, that looks like just a completely new rifle. They said automatically comes with a scope. It has like no iron sight variant. So that's interesting. Maybe they're purposely putting in like a dedicated sniper into the game to... Because with the bullet drop and everything, ever since that update came out, you know, the Spark snipers who used to sit in a bush at 300 meters, that just doesn't really happen anymore, or very rarely, which I'm a fan of, but obviously there are snipers out there that got really hurt from that update. Then the Crowning King Shorty, that is absolutely crazy. I have thought of that weapon before, like I've thought, oh, what if they made like a Shorty version of it? And I thought there's no way, because it would just be too good, especially with the recent update where they reduced the spread on all of the shotguns and increased the damage on all the Shorty shotguns, and they are exponentially better than they were. So this Crowning King Shorty is going to be crazy powerful. They're adding in the Shorty rival Mace, which is pretty sweet. I think having more melee options for 2-slot weapons is definitely something that's missing from the game, so that's a nice addition. Centennial Pointman, Shorty, what looks like either a Shorty Marksman or a Shorty Sniper, is interesting. I don't think that's something that I would be using, but could be something that's wanted by the other snipers of the player base.
Will add new dimensions to your loadout options. For those looking for something...
Oh yeah, the bomb launcher. This is an interesting weapon. I'm wondering if it's purely just a bomb launcher like it says in the name, or if it has like another gun option in it.
Truly game-changing, the bomb launcher.
Yeah, because it looks like it has the bolts on top, but then right underneath where the explosive bolt is, it does look like there's a gun barrel there. Almost looks reminiscent of like a Shorty Mosin. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be like a gun slash bomb weapon. So it looks like a lot of fun. We'll have to see how it is when the event comes.
Makes its debut, along with special items like the hand crossbow revive bolt and the dark dynamite satchel. Each of them offer creative ways to turn the tide.
Now this dynamite satchel, when I first saw it in the previous trailer that they released, my first question was, how fast can you detonate it in Darksight? And just based off this little clip right here,
each of them offer creative ways to turn the tide in any encounter, adding a whole new layer of strategy to your hunts.
That is extremely fast. So that creates a lot of different trap opportunities, and like you could place one of those. You could place like one of these little satchels in like a corner or something like that. Like keep it out of sight, and then just wait for people to kind of get in the area of it. Maybe tag one, make them panic a little bit, and then boom, you detonate it. So that could be pretty deadly.
Adding a whole new layer of strategy to your hunts.
And okay. So the crossbow revive bolts, I don't know how I feel about that one. Especially as a solo player, that is kind of rough. Not gonna lie, that is pretty rough. Just because Necro got nerfed in the recent update. And with the amount of trades that happen on like a daily basis when I play this game, just trading with other hunters constantly, it's really tough to play as a solo these days. And now with teams now having another option to revive their teammates, and might I say, it looks pretty instantaneous as well. Like they just have to hit, it looks like they just have to hit the body with it, and
adding a whole new layer of strategy to your hunts.
Yep. That guy literally just got shot in the foot with that thing, and he instantly gets rezzed. That's a big game changer. We're just gonna have to see how that goes. And the first question that comes to mind after seeing that is, how many bolts can they get? Because if you're going up against a team of 3 and they're all running it, and they all have like 2 or 3 bolts each, let's say, that is crazy. that could be absolutely disastrous. Especially for people, let's say, that are running like longer range loadouts. Like if you're up against a team of 3 and you knock a guy like 100 meters away and they're running one of those revive bolts, it's like you don't even need necro anymore. Having it is just extra insurance, but if you're running those things, you'd be able to revive people from much further away than necro. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one.
Let's talk about something we are really excited to share with you. Bounty Clash, a brand new limited time game mode. This mode is designed for those of you looking for quicker, more intense PvP action. Bounty Clash brings 1 bounty token, 1 compound, 12 players alone or in teams, and a 15-minute time limit for an all-out fight to the finish. You'll spawn near a randomly selected compound with a dead boss target waiting to be banished. Extraction points will be nearby and clearly marked on your compass, adding a layer of pressure as you try to balance offense and defense. Bring in your own hunters and get ready to go head to head in some of your favorite locations from Mammoth's Gulch and Stillwater Bayou, streamlined for this new experience. Bounty Clash will be available from October 16th to 20th, as well as every weekend from Friday to Sunday afterwards, until the end of Harvest of Ghosts. We can't wait for you to jump in and try it out. Don't forget to send us your feedback as we continue to evolve our new game mode.
Okay, so the new game mode actually seems pretty cool. 12 players, 1 compound, a boss target that's already been banished, so there's probably not going to be very much AI fighting. You know, there isn't going to be any of those like 10-minute, 15-minute games where you're just running across the map and then instantly die and all you did was run for 10 minutes. So that's kind of nice. I expect that to be just like an absolute clusterfuck. You know, 12 people on 1 compound. Like, I'm thinking it's gonna be spawn fights galore, but that's just my prediction. Yeah, I'm excited for that. That seems really cool.
And speaking of Stillwater Bayou, for those of you who might have missed it, we've brought back this fan favorite map with a complete visual overhaul. The Stillwater Bayou map has been fully restored and updated with enhanced visuals, lighting and textures, giving it a fresh and eerie feel while staying true to its roots. Enjoy diving back into this iconic hunting ground with a whole new look. The eerie fog and revamped lighting bring a new level of tension to every mission, making every step through the bayou more dangerous than ever.
Okay, so nothing really much going on there if you've been playing the game recently. Stillwater Bayou, back in rotation, looks great.
Alongside Harvest of Ghosts, we are also re-releasing 3 beloved times of day: Sundown, Sunset, and Foggy.
Nice.
These have been reworked to create an even more immersive experience.
Nice. I have been waiting for that. Personally, I'm not a big fan of nighttime matches. I fail to spot people at long range, and usually I get headshot, so I'm very happy to see that they're bringing back some other times of day, except just daytime and nighttime, so that's gonna be great.
We've made some improvements to streamline your experience, both in terms of the UI and the overall stability of the game. In our last video, we highlighted some of the upcoming improvements to the equipment flow, making it easier to set up your hunter loadouts. We've also standardized the grid view for the recruit screen to make managing recruits simple and more intuitive. This includes additional entries for recruiting free and all hunters with just 1 click. Charms have been reverted to their previous functionality and can now be placed on any number of weapons once again. Additionally, we have tackled numerous bugs to improve stability and overall performance. For a full breakdown of what's been fixed, be sure to check out our patch notes for version 2.1 once released. From the Harvest of Ghosts event to Bounty Clash and tons of bug fixes and improvements. There's plenty to keep you on the edge while you hunt. As always, we deeply appreciate your support and feedback. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the mountains and in the bayou.
Okay. So, um, I think that, overall UI fixes and bug fixes and all of that sort of stuff is a step in the right direction. I know that people have really been complaining about the new UI. By this point, it's obviously not great. It needs work, but like I've gotten used to it by now. So that's not really a big complaint for me. They've claimed that this update's going to fix like various bugs and stability changes and all that sort of thing. So hopefully people who are experiencing those kinds of issues will stop getting them. I have a feeling that this is, it's not something that's going to just remove every bug and issue from the game, but hopefully it improves it a bit. Other than that, though, there wasn't really much else. There was the charms. You can now place them on any number of guns, because since the update, you could only place one charm on one gun, which was really weird. I didn't understand why that was fixed, or maybe they didn't intend on doing that. I don't know, but that's great. Yeah, I'm really excited for this new event. New weapons, new game mode. Um, a whole new event with skins and prizes and a new battle pass and everything. So, yeah, that's going to be fantastic. I am excited to see what's coming, and I hope you guys are as well. And I will see you guys in the bayou and in the mountains on October 16th. So, subscribe, follow my Twitch, and have a good one.